What if the next major war in the Horn of Africa begins within the next 48 hours? Quiet troop movements, emergency mobilization, and intense diplomatic pressure behind closed doors. Tonight, we examine whether Ethiopia and Eritrea are on the brink of another devastating conflict. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and consider supporting our work through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the channel bio. According to sources on the ground, the situation between Ethiopia and Eritrea has entered a critical phase. Multiple independent sources indicate that the next 48 hours are extremely sensitive, with preparations underway that are normally seen only before large-scale conflict. This is not just a dispute between two states. Any war between Ethiopia and Eritrea would inevitably involve Tigray, turning the crisis into a multi-front confrontation across northern Ethiopia. According to diplomatic correspondence, Ethiopia has formally accused Eritrean forces of crossing into Ethiopian territory and of conducting joint military activities with Ethiopian armed groups. At the same time, the Ethiopian National Defense Force, known as the Ethiopian National Defense Force, has reportedly begun recalling reservists, including former non-commissioned officers and senior ranks. Such recalls usually happen only during national emergencies. Strict background screening is underway, as Ethiopian authorities fear infiltration by fighters linked to armed groups such as Fano and the Oromo Liberation Army. Meanwhile, verified visual evidence shows heavy equipment being repositioned, troops moving toward frontline areas, military strategies being finalized by multiple sides, Eritrean forces, Tigrayan units, Ethiopian federal troops, and allied militias all appear to be preparing for large-scale confrontation. This escalation comes as regional diplomacy struggles to keep pace. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan had planned a visit to Ethiopia this week after consultations with UAE President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The visit is now uncertain. Washington has quietly encouraged mediation efforts involving Turkey and Saudi Arabia's Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan, especially due to Ethiopia's indirect role in the Sudan conflict. However, the United States is walking a careful line, maintaining ties with both Saudi Arabia and the UAE while avoiding direct confrontation. According to multiple diplomatic sources, emergency talks are ongoing, involving the African Union, the United Nations, the European Union, and potentially China. But time is running out. If fighting begins, history suggests it will not end quickly. The 2020 Ethiopia-Tigray War lasted nearly 2 years. A new war could reshape borders, alliances, and the balance of power across the Horn of Africa. Diplomacy is racing against mobilization. Whether talks succeed or weapons speak first may be decided within hours, not days. We will continue to monitor developments closely,